The dark truth behind Kouri Richins, from grief book to murder conviction. What if I told you a woman wrote a children's book about grief after her husband died, but prosecutors say she was the one who caused that grief in the first place? This is the shocking story of Kouri Richins, a mother, an author, and now a convicted killer. So who exactly is Kouri Richins? She was a Utah mom of 3, a real estate businesswoman, and later a children's book author. After her husband Eric Richins died suddenly in 2022, she published a book about helping kids cope with loss. At first glance, it looked like a story of love, grief, and healing. But behind the scenes, investigators were uncovering something much darker. March 2022. Eric Richins is found unresponsive at home. At first, it seemed like a tragic accident. But toxicology reports revealed something chilling: a lethal dose of fentanyl in his system. And here's the twist: Eric had no history of drug use. So investigators asked the question, how did this happen? As police dug deeper, a disturbing pattern started to emerge. Prosecutors claimed she allegedly poisoned his drink with fentanyl, and even tried to poison him earlier with a sandwich. But it didn't stop there. They uncovered suspicious Google searches, secret life insurance changes, text messages with another man, messages that suggested she wanted a fresh start without her husband. And financially, she was reportedly millions in debt. The motive, prosecutors argued: money, freedom, a new life. The trial of Kouri Richins began in 2026, and it quickly became one of the most talked about cases in America. Over 40 witnesses testified. Evidence included text messages, financial records, testimony from people close to her, even a witness who said she asked about lethal substances. Meanwhile, the defense argued there was reasonable doubt, the investigation was flawed, and the death could have been accidental. But something stood out. The prosecution painted a story of calculation, planning, and deception. After weeks of testimony, the jury needed only about 3 hours to reach a decision: guilty on all major charges: aggravated murder, attempted murder, insurance fraud, forgery. The same woman who wrote about grief was now convicted of causing it. This case went viral for one reason: the contrast. On one side, a loving mother, a grieving widow, an author helping children heal. On the other, a woman accused of planning her husband's death for money. That contradiction is what made this story unforgettable. So here's the real question: was this a carefully planned crime, or a tragedy that spiraled out of control? One thing is certain: the story of Kouri Richins will be remembered as one of the most chilling cases of our time. Because sometimes, the person telling the story of grief is hiding the darkest secret of all.